I'm back at the University of California at Berkeley. We're here asking students their opinions on the killings of the unarmed American soldiers at a recruiting center in Chattanooga, Tennessee by an Islamic terrorist. You may be asking, what possible opinions could there be? You'll see. The killing in Chattanooga of the 5 soldiers a couple weeks ago, do you think Islam played any kind of role in that?
Like I said, you cannot blame the religion for that.
Is it fair to say that Islam played any kind of role in that?
No, it doesn't.
But it's not fair to say that Islam played a role in that killing.
I don't think so.
Show me a terrorist attack committed by a Muslim in America, and I'll show you a terrorist attack committed by a Christian in America.
What's the last Christian terrorist attack we had? I'm trying to think of the. Can you think of the last one?
It's happening everywhere. Not maybe. I don't know.
What's the last one specifically? I'm trying to remember it. Do you recall?
Yeah, I don't recall it myself.
I mean, can you think of a single attack? I'm trying to think. I'm sure
I don't have
one.
a wide enough knowledge to be able to cite details of a certain, domestic terrorist
Religious,
attack.
yeah.
With the Crusades?
Right.
Yes.
Perfect example of what the Christians have done. When a newscaster says, "Oh, a terrorist attack happened," and the guy was Muslim, is that racist? Is that racist?
Yeah.
Is it racist to keep saying these guys are Islamic?
Yeah.
Well, these are the last 4 perpetrators of the last 4 terrorist attacks. Okay. Zaim Farouk Abdul Malik, Mohammed Yusuf Abdul Aziz, Nadir Hamid Sufi, Abdul Malik Abdul Karim. What do you think these guys all have in common? Tough to say?
Yeah, tough to say.
So there's no way you can tell from those names that they're Islamic.
No, not really.
Right. And would it be racist to kind of say, oh, they're definitely Islamic because they have those names?
Yeah.
In a way, is the attack in Chattanooga, is that a little more legitimate because there were soldiers?
It depends on who you ask. Some people would say that a military installation or institution, even including recruiting centers, that it is a legitimate military target.
That those soldiers are really more legitimate targets?
Yes, I would, yeah. I'd agree with that. If you get caught with your pants down, it's unfortunate, but the fact of life, you're in that situation,
You agree?
Yeah, and I feel like they put themselves in that situation as well.
Right.
They know what they're getting themselves into.
It's legitimate?
I would say legitimate.
They think very much so that, if a man is in a U.S. Army military uniform, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, police officer, if they can drone me, that's a legitimate target. He's asking for it.
Does that make them somewhat of a more legitimate target?
I guess, but there are legitimate targets everywhere.
Our actions do have repercussions. Now, whether or not it's justified to fly a plane into a building full of civilians, is that a legitimate or proportional response? Some people think it is.
America's role in the world, you think, has really been the cause of why we're having these terrorist attacks here in America?
Yes. America are trying to take over the world, really.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Berkeley's a perfect school for you.
Yeah.